Why do we, as a society, pay taxes which allow our children to attend school? We do it so they can learn, experience new things, and grow and mature as human beings. Or at least, that's why we think we do it. Sadly, that is rapidly not becoming the case. Today's government is rejecting their students' wants and needs, their skills and abilities, and their growth into maturity, in favour of statistics, numbers and grades. These meaningless facsimiles and facades of success are used in favour of a true reflection of our younger generation's skills and talents, and that must change. Albert Einstein once said that everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. And unfortunately, our current schooling system is ignoring these wise words. By testing every student with the same exam papers and the same coursework questions, they are assuming that everybody is able to achieve through the same system, when in reality, this is simply not the case. Through this standardized system, which is in practice throughout our country, schools are turning us into nothing more than grade factories, machines designed to merely memorize and recall facts and numbers, not learn, adapt and evolve into more rounded individuals as we should be. Slaves to a curriculum over which we have no control. We are forced to adapt to a system which not only strips us of our creativity, but stifles our enjoyment of learning, and the government then has the audacity to say that schools require improvement when their targets are not met. How do they expect a school to meet targets and expectations when they are constantly under pressure to get every child to conform to a system that, all things considered, simply does not work? But it's not just the students in mainstream education that need to be considered. It's also those young people who are no longer in our schools, and more specifically, we need to focus upon their reasons for leaving. As has been proven on countless occasions, everyone learns in a different way, and at a different speed, and until we can understand this, we will continue to lose bright, young students from our education system because they feel that it cannot contribute to their futures. Schools and all educational institutes need to learn that one size does not fit all, and that every young person needs to have the opportunities to acquire the skills that they will need in order to succeed in whatever career they choose. Places of learning need to employ a less fact-based curriculum and a more curriculum for life, in which every student is grounded in the economic, political and social skills that will ensure that they are able to go out and make their mark on the world in whatever way they see fit. Today's young people need to be taught how to get a job, not to be told what their limitations are based on a few letters on a piece of paper. They need to be allowed to broaden their horizons and aim higher and higher, not to be given aspirational ceilings beyond which they are not permitted to stray. This is why I'm proposing that students need a greater voice in schools, and the education system as a whole. Too often are we forgot when decisions are made about our future, and too often we succumb to stress and pressure only to meet grades and figures. Schools are not grade factories, and we are not robots to do exams. Maybe if schools decided to take into account our suggestions, the actions that need to be taken to improve our education, we would live in a society in which every child was valued for their own unique talents and skills, in which a more student-centered curriculum would see schools teaching us things to help us improve ourselves and allow us to become more rounded individuals, all of whom can contribute to a society in their own special way.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because I want to learn in my own way.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because I want to decide how and what I learn.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because standardised testing needs to be improved.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because he cares about the everyday student.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because students are under too much pressure to achieve.
I'm voting for Thomas Bailey because he respects my views.
That's my view for the future of an increasingly poor schooling system. If yours is like mine, if you would like to see a system in which everyone's skills and talents are valued and nurtured to their maximum potential, then vote for me, Thomas Bailey, for the Youth Member of Parliament representative for North West Norfolk between the 10th and the 16th of March. I want to see drastic improvement in the way our schools treat every pupil. Don't you?